If you are interested in watching a breakthrough occur in real time, then continue watching this video. If not, definitely click past it because I am going to just tape and video without me speaking to the camera because I'm actually going to be listening to something, and I'm going to still keep the background noise on. So you might be able to hear who I'm speaking to and or who is guiding me into this breakthrough moment. And this is huge. So if you are watching this, this is what your future holds for yourself, as well as, I mean, I've been so emotional because this is me realizing I've come up another level. I feel the energy so deeply right now. So this is actually really cool because I've only been doing 2 days of online collective gratitude. And this is such an amazing way to start this, to show you that this is going to happen to you too, if it's already not. And like, it's interesting because I feel the energy so much from everybody, all the support and all the love. And it's like, it's just going back and forth and back and forth, right? Like, when you've never experienced that, it's beautiful. And that's what this is. This is tears and emotions of just feeling the emotions so, like, all the feelings so deeply. This is a person who never got to see what this could potentially be. Therefore, I had a hard time feeling it. I feel through this process, I have felt always since the beginning of this process, but that more than ever, that my intentions for the collective that resonate with me are supposed to be that I am supposed to show you what things look like. Because if you come from a space where your creative switches off, for me, I don't know. It's like I didn't know this could exist. So I didn't even know what to think about to help manifest that. And that's what we need, is to be able to think about it, to be able to manifest it. So these videos are seeds to plant for you so that it can turn your thinking, your to allow those images, thoughts to, come into your mind so that you can manifest or alchemize that into your reality. If you can't see it, you can't feel it, therefore you can't manifest it. You need to see it, to feel it, to manifest it. This is, sorry, it's just, I feel everybody right now so much. I'm so grateful. This is happy. This is one of the, this right here is why it's amazing to be a highly, highly, highly sensitive person, is when you feel this. This is amazing. And I throw it all back at you so much. I'm having huge epiphanies right now. So this is what an epiphany looks like, for me, at least, in my perspective. And I felt that this might be cool to show somebody what it looks like when they're rising. Because I never really I've been feeling it slowly, but I feel like if I had more of an idea, because I feel like at least I hadn't really seen what this looks like to be in a high vibration when you've only known low vibration your entire lifetime. This is a whole new fucking world. Like, you're like, what? This exists? Shut the fuck up. Amazing. Like, whew. I hesitated on doing this because I've been wanting to do this. But I've been hesitating because, see, some things that I was not discerning on appropriately, there was a lot of lower vibrational messages that were coming in trying to tell me, don't, don't say everything. Don't, you got to be secretive about a lot of the stuff and about how this whole process works and certain parts of it. Not about how the whole process works, but I don't know, like I was getting really, I was still, I was in a space that I was still learning discernment, within my, even where I am at, and I feel like that's always going to be something that is necessary always, but at the same time, especially as a spiritual warrior. However, I think, you become more used to seeing what that could look like. This is why, for me, when I labeled narcissist, because I didn't even know what that was when that happened to me, that's why I couldn't see it in my own family, because I didn't know that existed. Oh my God, I'm just putting this together. This is insane. So that's why it was so important for me to go, oh, I have to understand what that type of person, what that word narcissist means. It's not about judging. It's not about labeling. It's about going, that's an unhealed, low vibrational person. And we all, like, I came from that environment. So that's what that was a realization I had like 2 months ago. I was like, oh my God, I'm a narcissist. I was a narcissist. I am like a narcissist in recovery. Apparently, it was an addiction. It was all I knew. It was all I knew. But the difference between me is that I was an empath, highly sensitive. Like the sensitivities that I have I have yet to find a person who is as sensitive as me. Period. So I challenge somebody to, like, please comment if you're super fucking sensitive, where it's so sensitive that, like, we'll just go there. We'll just leave it at that for a minute. I mean, the highs are amazing. Like right now, this is experiencing so much unconditional love and gratitude. And this is only day 2 of gratitude, 111 days of gratitude. Oh my God. Just know, if you are watching this right now, this is what's going to be your future right now too. Like, I'm supposed to help find the ones of us that have been through what we only know. Everybody has different pathways coming into this life. Everybody's got, it's not who's this or that better. No, it's none of that. It's about the fact of just knowing what path you're on so that it's not self-defeating. Like this kind of a hard path where it's been survival for decades for, some of us, that it's something that it's like, you start to think, well, if you could easily start to think, is this going to be like this forever? And if it is, I don't want to be part of that. I've heard a lot that that's typically what happens with suicide. Is it's the highly sensitive, the super empathic that are the ones that don't see that light at the end of the tunnel, that it's there. But that, you know what, you're just on a harder path. So just keep going. You're doing it. And just to have somebody there when you've never had anybody there. I'm just here to be the cheerleader right now for everybody to go, you are good enough. You're loved. You're gonna make it. You seriously are gonna fucking make it if you're watching this. Like, I have been able to prove that to myself in the people that resonate for me. The things that have happened in their lives, same things. Like, if I don't catch it, if it's not happening right at that time, oh, well, it happens soon thereafter. So that's why I can 100% truthfully say this, that if you're watching this, buckle the fuck up, because you're on your way to fucking magical kingdom of Earth, dude. This is where you're going. So happy for you. I'm so happy for you. Anyways, I just hit 10 minutes right there doing that. And that would be about as authentic of me as you can get. And I know that was the other reason I wanted to do this process, because I knew that I would evolve. Because one thing I remember today that I always said when I was younger was I get whatever I want. Like, and I grew up not getting anything I wanted. Well, in the physical form, or tangible. But things that I want, well, the things that I wanted, I would just go to get. I made it happen. But usually it was intangible ideas and thoughts, like, and so I always would say, because I felt it, I knew it, like, I get anything I want. And I was just thinking about this today because I've thought about this through the process, that, like, I remember thinking that hasn't been there in a long time, in that, like, knowing where I knew that, like, I was like, Psh, it's gonna happen. I today felt it again. Like, the little girl in me said, you're getting everything. This is why you did this. This is why you have never given up, because you knew there was a better, that there was this beautiful ending, this beautiful thing that is only going to get better and better and better. I've felt it deep since 27 years ago. I mean, I probably obviously felt it even prior to that initial wake up, that initial slap in the face, I should say, at that time. But because, like, I had things that were happening to me, like clairs that were just super tuned in, but I wasn't aware of it at all. I remember I knew, like, it was interesting because I would foresee dreams in the future. Like, there's a example where I had a dream that a long time ago, that an ex-boyfriend, this is right before I completely started to, like, numb out to close it off. I think this is what kind of shut my heart down a little bit, was the fact that the previous relationship from my past, where we had an abortion, and this was the one person that, had I not been in my karmic place, potentially could have been a divine partner. And we, because even, like, the way that the child was, we weren't trying, we were protected, and yet it happened. But so he was, like, the one that had I not been in that karmic space, that I probably could have, potentially, that could have been a divine partner, just saying. But it is what it is. Like, that's, so what am I trying to get at here, though? I had a dream because there was a little weirdness in the middle of the relationship, as I was trying to kind of let go of some old feelings from my high school sweetheart. And it's besides that. But the bottom line is we had this slight breakup for a minute, where that night he goes out and I decide to stay in because I was just so distraught by it. I had a dream that night that he was cheating on me. And then I woke up, and I look over, and, like, I could, because we lived next door to each other in college, and he had his light on in his bedroom. So I was like, oh my God, I really feel bad about this. I want him to know, like, that um, you know, I don't want I don't want to break up. That's not at all. Like, I just needed a minute to think about this, and, like, but yeah, let's just, I don't want you to think that I want to break up. It was just a break, but still I wanted to be sure, because I could tell he was hurt, and I could feel it. Plus, like, he was amazing. This guy was he's a really good guy. But I walked into his room, and yeah, it was weird. Like, he was cheating on me, which I had this premonition then in my dream, right? That was the whole point of me saying that. And I mean, this was clear. And it was so funny because it felt so real. But when I woke up, I was like, no way, because he was not that. He was so not that. And that's why, not that this gives an excuse, but still, I knew that why he did that was 100% hurt. he thought we were done. And that, I could feel that. And that was why I decided to go talk to him. Anyways, that was just an example of me explaining, like, prior to me really waking up, I had a lot of like abilities that I shut down with the numbing out of substances and whatever activities, addictive activities as well. So yeah, that's, sorry, I just realized I am babbling. Okay, so anyways, I just wanted to say congratulations to all of you who have watched to the end of this, because damn, okay, we've got a continued collective vibration that we are going to continue for those of you who are already part of this, because I feel you. And this is how effective putting gratitude out there is. Look at took 2 days. If any of you have had some amazing uplifting moments just already, or if you catch this video and you have, please share in the comments. It's so productive and it's so uplifting for people. And, it definitely is for me. I love hearing, positive comments. That's what the community that I'm trying to create and foster, like, I want that to be, what I foster within the community is this positive kind. And I know that's what all the communities are, but this is really specific to the type of healing work that all of you who are called to my videos, or where my video pops into your feed, which that's the sign, you guys. That is the sign that I'm meant for you. Not always, though, because you got to discern. And so, maybe if I don't resonate for you, definitely don't watch. I mean, if you're not feeling it, don't watch. But if it's a video that kind of keeps coming back to you, or a person, sometimes for me, this is just suggestion. Sometimes for me, I'll reconsider depending upon the frequency at which it comes back, because I'm like, well, maybe I wasn't feeling it then. I couldn't relate at that time. My frequency was maybe too low, and the universe was trying to send me maybe a higher vibrational example so that I knew what that looked like. Again, this goes back to me talking about, you got to see it in your mind to feel it, which will then manifest it. I am sending out so much love. Thank you for watching, and thank you for sending love in advance, because I already feel it. And I am sending it back to all of you who are sending high vibrational energy to me back 100 times. I just say infinitely, it's, why would you not want to ascend to this? Especially when you've only experienced the opposite of this feeling. Now you know why your soul decided to take this journey, as hard as it was, with as many obstacles as there was, as dark and lonely as I got, because now, once you've experienced what you absolutely fucking don't want, all you have left now is to continue experiencing what you do want, and it only gets better. And as people always say, it doesn't mean life is, better. It just means you're better at learning how to manage it. And that's what I hope to foster as well in these videos and moving forward. And I really hope it was just 1901 on the clock, and that's one of my angel numbers, because yeah. So confirmation for any of you who are watching this. All right, I am babbling now, so I'm going to stop talking, but I'm going to hope, because this is me channeling right now. I know it. Because it's me, like, being me. And I've been holding this back because I was told that I shouldn't do this at this level, that this is giving too much information. And I honestly don't think so, because, I mean, it might have been when I wasn't completely, like, that still so dense with all these negative and low vibrationals of lack of this, lack of that, victimhood, all that. And that's the whole purpose of why I started the 111 days of gratitude, because I know, because I've been through this process, that gratitude is effective. And that's why wouldn't you want to be there? So anyways, thank you all for sending so much love, and I'm sending it all back. Thank you for watching.